hope we can start with the event right now. So we'll be having the judges as Preeti Sharma ma'am, Aditi ma'am, Mitali ma'am and Priya ma'am. So we are having 4 judges to judge this particular event that we are having, the first event in grade 4 literary event as debate. So as you all know that we are having 2 parties in debate, 2 teams. One is two sides of debate.
Opposition and proposition.
Opposition and proposition. Yes. We'll ask any of the team member to choose a chit, and whatever option they are getting, whichever team or side they are getting, they'll be doing with that particular. Okay.
Okay, so we have got our teams now. This is the proposition team, okay, and this is the opposition team. Now, before we start, let me tell you a few things about the debate. Of course, you're already aware since we've been doing it for the past couple of weeks now. In the debate, we are not going to say at the end of the debate whether the statement that we are defending or opposing is correct or wrong, or we are not going to say that yes, this is what is to be done or this is what is not to be done. What we are going to be seeing by, or the judges are going to see, is how are your arguments being spoken, what kind of a language do you use, what is the etiquette of your team members, that is the house that is here as well as the house which is on the audience. Okay? Everyone, so if you think, if you're not here along with the team here participating either as opposition or proposition, then there's nothing else to do other than chat and time pass. No. We've got the other 4 teachers who are here to observe your behavior, and we would be giving the feedback to the judges about what kind of a behavior did the audience have and which house did they belong to, so that you get marked accordingly. Okay? Clear? Absolutely, because any disturbance from your side will affect the performance of these 2 teams here. Can we start? Okay. So, we will have the... Okay, so we will have the proposition to begin with. As per the details, we've said that we will be getting 2 minutes each per speaker. Okay?
First, you have to tell who is the speaker from your group. Who 2 are the speakers? Yes. Speaker 1 from this group is Hiya and Par. From this group, speaker 1 is Veer and speaker 2 is Ridyansh. Okay.
Homework should be given there as we need practice, and as such practice makes a man perfect. If teacher has explained you something which is there for homework and you think that you know it, when you go home you come to know that it's really hard, so it can help you clear your doubt. And when you go and ask your teacher, teacher will tell you that this is how it is, and now you will be clear and you will learn something new. Homework is important because we would play the whole day and do not study. That will make us get more, not more marks in our exam, assessments and more. Homework helps us for our future endeavor. If homework would not be given in school, so parents will keep tuition, and in that it will be against the rules of Fountainhead School. if you, when you grow up and if you go for a job and you have something that is incompleted, you have a meeting tomorrow and you have to do it till late night. Homework is meant for that only. After school, something ma'am gave us for the learning, so you have to complete it. Because next day we'll get scolding from our teacher. It even makes us responsible. If we don't do it, then we will get scolding from our teacher. Our teacher will punish us.
I think that it is right that we have put in 6 hours of studies. But as we go in high classes, we need to put more than 6 hours. Therefore, homework at this moment is helpful.
Okay, it was a very good beginning. What we would like you to do is, instead of exchanging the mic between the two of you, first finish speaking all the points you have, and then come on the mic and say it.
Homework is very stressful. We go to school for 8 hours. Shouldn't we have a break from learning instead of staying up all night doing homework? With homework, you have less time for yourself, less time for sleeping, and you get in trouble if you don't do it. So I say no, we shouldn't do homework. Homework also takes away playtime. If kids had more time to be outside and play, there wouldn't be as much overweight students. Homework also stresses people and causes bad behavior. If there was no homework, there would be more time to study for tests. Therefore, test grades would go up. Kids have to do enough schoolwork during the day and should have time to play when they get home. They work all day. When they get home, their brain needs time to rest. They should be able to do it during school hours. Students should be able to have fun and not have to spend all their time stressing over the fact they might have not finished their homework. Homework is just a waste of the student's valuable time. You are only a kid. Once you shouldn't waste all your time on homework. Homework is like a second job for kids who play sports or other activities after school, do not have time for homework. If kids do not get enough sleep, they stay up to late finishing homework. If seems they tend to be late to school the next morning. Sometimes students are not clear with the concepts and still they are getting homework. Homework should not be about memorization. It should be about critical thinking. Sometimes homework is like a second job for kids. Sometimes teachers don't get enough time to complete the units, so students get overload of homework.
So we've completed the speakers round. That means both the sides have presented the significant important points favoring whatever they stand for. Okay? Am I right? Have you spoken whatever you had to say? Yes? Okay. Now we start with the rebuttal round. In the rebuttal round, we will give each team member from both the opposition as well as the proposition to speak one point either to counter or strongly in favor of what they stand for. Okay? Clear? So even rebuttals, also please ensure that your rebuttals are effective. They are actually countering what the opposition is speaking. Okay, so let's have the proposition team. Let's start with your points that you would like to share. Ma'am, we have one mic per team, so please share it amongst the members. Okay.
As we said that we don't get time to play, but our teachers give us
playtime in the school, and 30 minutes are of course enough to play. And shouldn't we get homework?
No.
I disagree with you, Arjun, that if we get enough playtime in the school, but we don't every day get playtime, and sometimes our playtime gets missed. So we need to have playtime at home.
Okay.
I disagree with your point, Reed, because just you told we don't get time to play, but we have Saturday, Sunday to play and go out. Go out. I disagree with you, Arav, that we have Saturday, Sunday to play, but Friday we get very much homework, so we have to waste our Saturday, Sunday.
I disagree with your point because whenever man gives us more homework, we all get much time to do it.
Speakers, you know the rules, right? The speakers are not part of the rebuttal. It's only the others not spoken.
Sometimes the children have so much homework that they have to stay awake till night, and this affects their health.
But my point is that there are some students who are weak in studies. They need homework, and we need homework in quality, not in quantity.
I disagree with you, Jivita, because as you told, some children can do homework, but some can do it, some cannot do. That's why sometimes concepts will not be clear with the students.
You've already spoken, please. Once you've spoken, let's give the others an opportunity to speak.
In my opinion, if we get homework, we can provide education and get education too.
Ma'am, mic. Pass on the mic.
In my opinion, because of very weak. Ma'am, actually sometimes when there's a lot of homework, the child has to stay awake till late night, and the next day in the classroom he is not able to concentrate on his studies. What ma'am is teaching, he is not able to concentrate on that.
Okay. Yeah, dear. Ananya?
My dear friend, the teacher explains in school and we have to learn it at home. Homework should be given because parents will get to know what is their child doing in school. But in blog, they also send mails to get to know what they do.
Okay, who's speaking from the proposition as part of the rebuttal?
I disagree with your point, Rishi, that by doing homework, the student's attention towards his work increases. If you ask me, homework should not be given. It distracts us from other household work and games. We are mentally good but physically dull. We get tense and
Okay, try not to read rather than just look at the point and speak in your own words, okay? Yeah. Because you have to convince them with not just your words, but also by looking at them. Okay, so do you want to complete your point or should we pass on to the proposition now? Okay, the proposition.
I disagree to your point because we can also ma'ams also tell the parents in the PCM about the child, what is the child doing in the class, and the reflection all over the email.
Okay.
My point is, if we do homework, we can get good marks in essay.
Okay, the opposition who's left to contribute.
My opinion, actually there is a phrase, no work, no play. There's a phrase, all work, no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Please ensure that you help your team members with the points, but you don't speak for them, okay? Yeah, you've already spoken once, right? You've not spoken yet?
I feel that sometimes the mother and father can also learn new methods of multiplication and all new things from their child that they learn at school while they are doing homework, and also I have an example that when we learn Japanese style, my friend Aaron, he taught my mom how to use Japanese style. Thank you. But in SLC, when the teacher is there, the children can explain the things to their parents.
Yes, Ish.
If we will do homework, we will not forget anything. If we will not do homework, if we do homework, we won't forget anything.
Who's left? All of them? Priya? Priya's got her hand raised. Yes, please pass on the mic to her. You need not get it.
homework, we think we have a lot of homework, and if we want to go to outside and somewhere, so we cannot go outside because of the homework.
Homework should be given. Homework should be given because the teacher will get to know that how is the student doing at home.
The ones in the back, are you here just to support your team? Nakul? Okay. Nakul is...
If we are not that much knowledgeable, then the homework, how can we do the homework?
Okay, those who are speaking, can you be a little more louder because the other team is not able to understand your point and hence they will not be able to give a good rebuttal to what you've said, okay? Another thing is, from this house, this team, how many of you have not spoken yet? Please raise your hand. One? Only one? This house, two. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, that makes it 3. This house, how many more left to go? 1, 2, 3 again here. Okay, fine. So make sure those ones who have not spoken yet, make sure you speak and then we will have the final summary round. Okay? So who's speaking right now? Priya has spoken? He's speaking. Okay. Proposition?
In my opinion, I think homework is important for practice.
No, not you. I'm looking at the audience. You done? What did you say? Homework is important for practice. Okay. Opposition? Yes, please.
In my opinion, it can be too burdensome and stressful at times.
Okay. Yes, proposition. Siddharth, would you like to say something? Yes, please.
In my opinion, instead of wasting time, we should do our homework. And we will achieve our goal.
Okay. Swayam? See, this is where the team spirit comes in. If you've got a point, you've already spoken, share it with your team member who's not spoken and your team wins. Okay? Or it earns points.
It is very much boring. It messes up our whole day doing our homework.
Okay. Opposition, all the team members have spoken? Okay, so Ismail, wait for your turn. Yes, Siddharth.
In my opinion,